State Sun Devils mount at America Stadium in Tempe, as we'll see the number 25 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Sun Devils will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Give to the big fullback. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
That's why this guy's a good, strong safety. You've got to be able to affect the running game. You've got to be able to play in the box close to the line of scrimmage and make tackles. That time, good stop on the fullback.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get outside. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. Throws to the back. He's got it, 1st down and more. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Alabama
Let's
comes
get
to
a
the
puzzle.
line with 1st
Get that
and
puzzle
10.
glue.
Sends it back in motion. The give to the big fullback. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Yeah.
Well, that's just on the defense. I'm sorry. Fullbacks are not supposed to be able to rip off big runs like that. The defense, they better do a better job.
Is that why you were the way you were when you woke up?
Fullback's got it. There he goes. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Alabama!
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog, coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession 1, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Tight end finds a soft spot. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Evans. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the back. Just keep slinging it. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. He'll take it himself. Find some fresh air. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. To the air on second down. Makes the grab. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years as bringing in top-level talent at the wide receiver position. When you think of guys like Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith, this guy, he looks like he could be on the field with all those guys, too. He's got speed. He's got the ability to pluck the football out of the air. What a big-time weapon. How nice is it to play quarterback with this guy in the offense?
They're dealing with a second and long. Try to get it to the edge. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
The give to the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And that's a great sign for this offense, because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been third down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
Red pass, it's complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. It's complete on the right side. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's fourth down. Will they bring out the punt team? On fourth down, trying to find his man. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's fourth and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. On the ground with the counter. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Gets the back moving. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Speeding down the left side. They bring him down, but not only do they get the turnover, he picked up a chunk of yardage, too.
How about the defensive line? You know what? They're so athletic, they might as well be called running backs. They were running backs in another life. Probably should be anyways. Look at how he scoops up the football, makes a play, chews up yardage, almost houses that puppy. What a great...
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Sun Devils! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point. Every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Sure happened today. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this.
Turning it on. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Making side adjustments here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass, it's Bachmeier. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep ones.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. To the air on 1st down. Showing the arm straight down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Sun Devils are in the hurry-up.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Give to the running back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Arizona State!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. to fire. He's taking the shot. He's got it down the left. Here he goes. The 20, the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown Tide.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And right down the middle. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Sun Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then a good clean stick on him. That's two things he has to think about on one play.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. 4th down and 12 is 4-down territory for this offense. Fires to the wideout. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Catch in the middle, it's Daly. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Going right to work up top. Gonna let it fly. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his...
Looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Alabama!
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Catch in the middle. It's Daly. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Arizona State.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Might be changing the route. He wants to go deep. And he makes the catch inside the 15. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Timeout, Arizona State.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the... Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the...